Hello, Jacob.
Oh, good. How are you?
Hello, good, good. Thank you. Long time no see.
I was busy and like
That's all right. You haven't booked a test yet, right? Have you booked a test yet already?
oh no, not
Okay,
yet.
that's good. All right, that's good news. Hi, Mayuko.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, good. Thank you. Let's get started.
Yeah.
So, let me organize my desktop. Okay, so we have it here. All right, so we're going to start with read aloud first. Are you ready, Jacob?
Yeah.
Good. So what's the strategy here, Jacob, for read aloud? Do you remember?
Yeah, no full stop.
No, very good. We read it half the time. Try to finish it half the time they give us. Okay, so you finish somewhere around here, you press next. Okay, so the first one. Okay, the first one, you, Jacob. Wait. Okay, when you hear the beep.
Professor Holmes said the test they developed measured alpha synuclein level in blood. Currently, they have no specific PD diagnostic test, so doctors rely on their observation to make diagnosis, which means some patients may not be prescribed the most suitable medication, and around 15% of those diagnoses may actually be suffering from something else, Holmes said.
Excellent, very good. There we go, fantastic. All right, so and next one, Mayuko, please.
Never has the carbon footprint multinational corporations been under such intense intercity train journeys and long-haul flights to conduct face-to-face business meetings contribute significantly to greenhouse gases and the result strain of the environment.
Excellent, very good. There we go. Okay, another one. Jacob, please.
A story which tells us that the world is cooking and that shall have to make sacrifices for the sake of future generation is less likely to be accepted than the more rewarding idea that climate change is a conspiracy hatched by screening government and venal scientists, and that strong independent mind people should unite to defend their freedom.
Very good, very good. Just a little bit faster, Jacob. You're doing fine. Good, but a little bit faster. Mayuko, please.
So everyone, just work through it. If you've got any questions, type in the chat box, and I'm happy to sort of have a discussion with you and say yes, you're on track or not. So work at your own pace at this point, and then we'll regroup at 8 o'clock to see what we do at that point. All right, thank you.
YouTube has banned videos that shows people how to manufacture or modify guns and their accessories. It had already banned videos linked to the sale of guns and accessories. Many noticed that some of their videos had been removed from the video sharing website and some had their channels suspended.
Very good. Excellent. Yes. So you see that strategy? If there's a word that's stopping you, Jacob, just forget about it. Skip that word. Move on to the, okay? Just keep going. Do not repeat yourself. I remember you did, during your previous one, you did repeat a word because you didn't mispronounce or something. Just once is enough, okay? Just go. But your speed is good, and so is Mayuka's. Okay, we'll start with repeat sentence. Or let's just do one more here. One more, each of you, okay? So Jacob, it stops you.
Yep. On 1850, the island of Samoa in Indonesia, a handsome and long cushion mountain named Tamora exploded spectacularly, killing 1,100 people with a blast and associated tsunamis. No one living now has been such fury. Tamora was far bigger than anything any living human has experienced. It was the biggest volcano explosion in the 10,000 years.
Good, very good. And then you press quickly, next, and then yes. Mayuko, please.
Biologists were so carried away by Darwin's great vision that they failed to see that living things were tightly coupled to their material environment, and the evolution concerned the whole Earth system with living organisms on part of it. Earth is not the planet of the solar system sitting at the right place for life.
Very good. Okay. And we'll start with repeat sentence now. All right. Do you have any questions? No? All right. So we'll start with Mayuko in repeat sentence and then Jacob. So every one of you gets 10 repeat sentence. So 10 for Mayuko and 10 for Jacob, and then see how far. Okay.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Okay, Mayuko, are you ready? Your microphone.
We're warning the client that the rates are increasing.
We are. I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Okay, next one. We are warning the clients that the rates are increasing. Next one.
To achieve full mark, an appropriate bibliography is required.
To achieve mark required.
Okay.
To achieve full mark. Okay.
Taking risks is better than do nothing.
Taking risks is better than do nothing.
Excellent.
A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly.
Publication is issued regularly.
Very good. A periodical is a publication that is issued regularly. So as many words as you can, as you remember, you just repeat. That's fine. Don't worry about a word here you miss here and there. Okay, very good.
Agenda items should be submitted by the end of the day.
Agenda items should be submitted end of the day.
Good.
Nature is defined as specific chemical compounds.
Nature is defined specific compound.
Very good.
Specific chemical compound.
Chemical compound. Okay.
Nature is defined as specific.
Mature students usually adapt to university life extremely well.
A student is adapted to the university life extremely well.
Very good. There you go. Mature students, like yourself, okay? Mature students usually adapt to university life extremely well. Okay, next.
There are ongoing problems with overconsumption of junk food.
There are ongoing problems consumption of junk food.
Very good.
There's an hourly bus service from the campus into town.
There are hourly bus services from campus to town.
Excellent. 3 more.
Yeah.
The most important process of farming is weeding.
Most important of farming is breeding.
Very good. The most important process of farming is weeding. Look.
Weeding. Okay.
Yes. Taking the
Yeah.
the unwanted grass out. That's weeding. Very good.
It takes enormous amounts of energy to send anything into space.
Energy to descend spaces.
Very good. Mimic it. So just say it takes an enormous amount of energy to say anything into space. Okay? Just mimic it first. There you go.
It takes an enormous amount of energy to spend.
To send anything into space. Okay, and the last one.
Yeah.
Article numbers are collected through interesting experiments.
Article numbers are corrected interest of something.
Ways.
Ways.
Come on. My internet is unstable. Okay.
Article numbers are corrected through interesting experiment.
Experiments. Good. Now Jacobs.
The museum is closed on Thursday mornings every month.
The museum is closed on every Tuesday this month.
Good. You're not writing, are you? Are you writing, Jacob?
No, not now.
No, you're not. Okay. The museum is closed on Thursday mornings every month. It is better if you write, okay? I prefer that you write the initials. It is the best way. But if you think you can handle that, that's fine. Okay, next one.
The museum is closed on Thursday morning.
Some methods of power generation are sustainable.
Some methods of power generation are sustainable.
Good. Jacob, so when it starts and somewhere around here, you should be saying it, okay? Otherwise, the microphone is gonna shut. So practice makes perfect. Yeah. So if somewhere around here, you should start. All right?
Yeah.
I'm optimistic about the future of spaceflight.
We are domestic about the future flights.
Okay.
Does the university have an ice hockey team?
Does the university have a nice hockey team?
Very good. An ice hockey team. Does the university have an ice hockey team? Okay.
Yeah.
Avoid confusing the cause and effect of these changes.
Avoid using
Avoid confusing the cause and effects of these changes. Okay. I think someone is streaming, either my son or my wife. They are streaming. Let me just tell them that to stop it or watch something else. I'll be back. Sorry. Interestingly, no one is streaming. I think it's at this time of the night, everyone is watching, Netflix and stuff. So this is the neighborhood problem, the fiber optic problem. Okay, sorry. Next one for Jacob.
The final year will consist of 4 taught courses and 1 project.
the final year consists of 4 courses and 1 subject.
Very good. 1 project. 4 taught courses and 1 project. 4 taught courses and 1 project.
It's better to write it down, yeah?
You know the initials, writing the
Yeah,
initials.
but I tried, but this spelling, it's through the...
Sorry, what happened?
It has to be going through, like, has to take time, yeah? It will take time.
So no, it will take time for you to get used to it. So
Okay.
Mayuko, she's been doing it for the past 2 months, perhaps 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And she's got the hang of it. Okay. So I would say I've had students that over 2 weeks of practicing constantly, they get the hang of it. Okay. So
it's better to go with the first letter or the...
No, just the first letter. If you write the whole word, then you can't. So
yeah, but sometimes if we write with the first sentence, the first word, that will be when we try to count it up, means we repeat it up, it will be going a different things.
That takes time just to practice. Now let me show you this video. This is the class practice. It's a good idea to watch it because these students, they have been doing it for maybe a month, but the person who's writing it, actually she's been doing it for 2 weeks, so she's very good at doing that.
Now, how to take notes?
So this is the class, actual class.
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
So everyone in the class is writing, okay, everyone just writing the initials, and then I, without taking tests, I say yours, you, I just point to them, okay?
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
And this is the score they got. So 90 for their speaking.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by the university personnel.
Excellent.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake the background speaker study.
Oh, so you are.
video.
Next.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
The thief visited the home of several people every day.
The following economic lectures will be cancelled.
The following economics lecture will be cancelled.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand.
Rising sales figure means the rise in sales demand.
Okay, Jacob?
Yeah, okay.
So it is better if you...
Yeah.
Why is Australian housing so expensive?
Now we'll continue. So let me see. Okay, you still have 3 more to go.
The placement test for mathematics and algebra is offered this semester.
The placement test for the
is offered this semester. Okay.
Yep.
For mathematics and algebra, the placement test for mathematics and algebra is offered this semester. Okay.
Research shows the exercising makes us feel better.
Research shows the exercise makes better.
Makes us feel better. Good.
He was regarded as the foremost economist in that time.
He was regarded as the foremost
economist at that time. Now, very good. Don't go fast. Okay, don't go fast because this is your pronunciation. All right. So now Mayuko's 10 again. This time 10 for Mayuko and 10 after that for Jacob. Mayuko, are you ready?
Okay.
Let's go. So Mayuko writes. Okay, she writes the initial. Jacob.
You should submit your team papers to the general office.
You should submit the papers in the general office.
Good. So you got most of it. Yes. So there we go. You should submit your team papers to the general office. Very good. Okay, next one.
The UK is a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy.
The UK is monarchy and parliament democracy.
Very good. Constitutional. There was a constitutional somewhere. Very good. Okay, next.
Learners will upload their images to online working groups for discussion.
Images on online working group.
Good. Learners.
Learners. Oh.
Learners will upload their images to online working groups for discussion. Okay, next.
The researchers are disappointed that their materials are proved to be inconclusive.
The researchers disappointed to materials to I forget.
Okay. The researchers are disappointed that their materials are proved to be inconclusive.
Globalization has been an overwhelming phenomenon.
Localization has been phenomenon.
Very good. Overwhelming phenomenon. Globalization has been an overwhelming phenomenon. Good. Next one.
The gallery can only be visited by Fridays.
The gallery normally visited Fridays.
Good. Can be visited.
I think the university's main campus is close.
I think university main campus will be closed.
Very good. It's close.
Closed.
It's not far, close.
The first person in space was from the Soviet Union.
The first person in space, Soviet Union.
Very good. Was from Soviet Union. Do you know what his name was?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's the Russia? Huh?
No, what was his name? His name. Yes, he was a Russian, but what was his name?
I don't know.
Jacob?
I think Yuri Gagarin or...
Very good. Yuri Gagarin. And also the first human-like creature they sent into space was a monkey. Or it was a dog. First it was a dog. The name of the dog was Lycat. And then they sent a monkey. And after that, a human. Okay. Next one. Mayuko?
Yeah.
Medical researchers have focused on the different treatments and diseases.
Medical researchers focus on different treatment.
Very good. And okay.
different treatment and diseases.
Critical literature theory broadens one's interpretation.
Critical broad? I don't know. I don't get it.
Okay, there you go. Critical literature theory broadens one's interpretation. Critical literature theory broadens one's interpretation. Good. Jacob, your turn.
Yep.
Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth's atmosphere.
Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth.
Atmosphere, very good.
Fees are heavily discounted and bursaries are available for delegates.
These are heavily discounted and available for.
Very good. For bursaries are available for. Fees are heavily discounted and bursaries are available for delegates. Good.
Several candidates were graded as the greatest scientists of all time.
Several candidates are dedicated as the.
Of all time. Scientists,
yeah.
greatest scientists of all time. Several candidates were graded as the greatest scientists of all time.
Has been from the a couple of days
that's
away
right.
from.
That's all right.
May the love of those around you help you through the days ahead.
Any words?
Around the days.
Very good. Around you, help the way. Okay, next one.
A lot of workers came to the West End to look for alternative work.
Lot of
Any shop.
lot of workers came from around the world.
Yes, there you go. A lot of workers came to the West End to look for alternative work. Next.
Timetables about new term will be available next week.
Timetables for the new term will be available by next week.
Very good. Go slow. Very good. Timetable. I mean, I know why you're going fast because you don't want to forget it.
Yeah.
Timetable for our new team will be available next week. And
Following is an example of introduction with its key aspects identified.
Following is an example for the key identified.
excellent. Yeah. Following is an example of introduction with its key aspects identified. Good. And the last one. No, actually two more.
Graduates want to find works related to their field.
Graduates want to find the work available related to their fields.
Excellent.
If it helps to take notes in order to concentrate, please do so.
If you tells to
If it helps to take notes in order to concentrate, please do so. Okay. And the last one.
We no longer respond to any reference requests.
We no longer respond to any request response.
Good. Reference requests. We no longer respond to any reference requests. Very good. Okay, now we'll start with describe image. Okay, now for describe image, as you know, there's a template. Have you memorized the template, Jacob?
The one with I know it's from the old ones, not related to Hugh's one. So
the image.
Still going with that one, the old ones. Old ones.
All right.
I do have some from the past ones, not from.
Oh, so have you done the test before? Have you done PTE test before?
Yeah, I done once.
Okay.
It's a long time before.
All right. So I would like you to. Do you want me to play the video for that?
No. It's all good. Okay. I will start from today onwards. It's from you. It's from the site. Yeah. I will download it and I'll take it out.
Yeah,
so,
that's all right.
I will be using from today onwards.
Okay. So, but Mayuko will do 2 for us. Mayuko, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Mayuko is always ready. That's good.
Yes, Laura. Yeah. I can't. Why? It's not new. Oh, yeah.
The picture describes about world population 1915 to 2050. It also provides some information about different categories such as 1915, 1916, 3 billion, 4 billion. It is clear from the picture that 1915 contribute the most. On the other hand, 2000 contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the picture, it can be seen the picture is showing important information such as facts and figures, having a significant effort on 2050, 2014 year 9 billions, 8 billions respectively.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Next one. Let me find another one.
Okay. So KPIs are values. So we have to have a value or even a time frame. So
Okay.
go to do $50,000, and that's expected.
The picture describes about percentage of selling of a film during consecutive years. It also provides some information about different categories, such as 1994, 1995, and 1996. It is clear from the picture that 1994 contribute the most. On the other hand, 2000 contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the picture, it can be seen that picture is showing important information based on facts and figures, a significant effort on 30, 50, 60 percentage respectively.
Excellent. Very good. All right. So that's basically the describe image. Very good. Now, shall we start with writing or listening or reading, whatever you decide? Jacob, what do you think? So summarize it in text. Do you know how to do this? Have you memorized the template? Do you know how to do it? The template?
Template still using the old ones, not from the.
So what is it? What is the summarize it in text? How do you do it?
So I just with my ones I'm just doing with. I got a template. I just putting the what I hearing one. Just put it in.
No. It's for writing. It's not for listening. It's for writing. Here, this one. Summarize it in text.
In text, yeah.
So, how do you do it? I mean, can you read part of it? How do you do it? The previous one you're talking about.
The,
Do you remember? No.
no.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you how to do the summarize it in text. Okay. And then you and Mayuko are gonna do one here together. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So first of all, do you have the templates? How I sent you? Do you have all my templates on a PDF?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Okay. So first of all, take a photo of this template, and then text me. I will send you one PDF that has all the templates we use in the class. All right. So this is a template. Okay. Let me just make it bigger so that you can take a photo that's decent. Okay. There you go. Now. Yeah. So there are 11 gaps here. You just need to memorize it, whereas the underlying principles are 1 and 2 pertain to, I'll play you the video, and everything is explained there in the video, okay? Just for this, summarize it in text, it makes it very easy. Before that, students made a lot of mistakes, especially in grammar. Now, it's very easy, okay? So, see. Okay. Writing, summarize. All right. No, that's okay. Okay, summarize it in text, strategies first.
Summarize it in text strategies. Number 1. Memorize the template word for word. Okay, the first thing you do is to memorize the template by typing it. You need to memorize it as it is, with all the punctuation exactly where they are. Once you memorized it, depending on your typing speed, of course, it will take around 2 minutes to type it. As you can see, the words in black need to be memorized, and the words in red need to be filled from the summarize it in text passage. Number 2, don't try to make sense. When you fill in the blanks with content words, don't even try to make sense. The computer is good at the spelling, punctuation, and grammar, but not at semantics, which is another name for meaning of words. Watch this video to see what I mean. First, a computer does not compare essays against one another. That is why you can use the same template for your essays should you get 2 topics in your test. Second, a computer is best at checking your spellings, grammar, and punctuation. But when it comes to semantics, which is another name for words, meaning, and logic, computers fail. Let me give you an example to clarify this. Imagine your essay topic is about shopping with credit cards, and you write the following sentences as an example for developing your idea 1. For instance, my cat Sheba loves spending with my credit card. She does all my errands early in the morning before I wake up. Then she drives my dog to a business district near my house for a morning window shopping. So once the computer software analyzes this section, it finds all the spellings, grammar, and punctuation in order. Then the software finds the following words: spending, credit card, do errands, business district, and window shopping, highly related to the main theme of the essay topic, which is shopping. Therefore, the software gives a high score to the essay's content and vocabulary. What the computer has totally missed out and only a human examiner could pick on is the fact that cats cannot do any of the above activities. So the moral of the story is that so long as the grammar, spellings, and punctuation of your essay are okay, you do not need to necessarily make sense in your sentences. Number 3, choose the most important content words. Read the passage and try to find out the main idea of the text. Then try to fill in the blanks with the most important content words. You can find content words that are the answer to the following WH questions: what, when, where, why, who, and how many. Also use any nouns, adjectives, proper nouns, and names that have been repeated several times in one of the blanks. For example, in this Summarize It in Text, the word nurse shark has been repeated more than 6 times. You can choose up to 5 or 6 content words in each blank. But 3 words, adjective and noun compounds, would be fine. You can also use a main verb with its accompanying words in one of the blanks, so long as the verb is in ing form. Number 4, do not use any auxiliary verbs or helping verbs in the blanks. Auxiliary verbs such as am, is, are, and the rest, as you can see here in this list. The reason is that once you throw in a helping verb or an auxiliary verb, it messes with the grammar of the template. So no auxiliary verbs in the blanks. Number 5, do not fill in the blanks with adverbs of time. Adverbs of time such as ago, yesterday, last year, 2 months ago, and so on. Again, the reason is that adverbs of time ruin the grammar of the template. So no adverbs of time either. Number 6, use a main verb plus ing in blank number 3. In all other blanks, you can use nouns and adjectives and even main verbs, so long as they are in ing form or gerund. But in blank number 3, you specifically need to use a main verb from the content and make it into ing form. This is because of the grammatical structure of that part of the sentence. We use a verb in ing form after a preposition, and to here is a preposition. Number 7, you don't need to fully understand the passage. If reading is not your forte, just fill in the 11 blanks with adjectives and nouns and a verb in ing form in blank number 3. You will get a reasonable score for this section. but I would certainly suggest that you read the passage and choose the main content words for the blanks. All right, let's do a few review. On the So as you noticed, the whole passage was about a tiny tree frog and the circumstances under which it was found. And I'm going to use a tiny tree frog in blank number 1. By the way, as I said before, you do not have to make sense here, but to be organized and up to the point, I started to fill in the blanks from the top to the bottom of the text, and I could do the opposite or even randomly, and it would be still fine so long as you have all the main content words in the template. Okay. In blank number 2, I use amber, and in blank number 3, as you know, we need to use a verb in ing form, gerund. The verb preserve is highly related to the topic, so I throw it in blank number 3 in ing form. A Mexican researcher, which is the answer to who, goes to blank number 4. A miner in southern Chiapas goes to number 5, which is another answer for who, one of those WHs. And 25 million years goes to blank number 6, which is the answer to when, another WH question, remember? Next, it is Gerardo Carbot in number 7. In blank 8, I put well-preserved DNA and frogs remains for blank number 9, and drilling a hole into the chunk for blank number 10. Remember, if you want to use a main verb in any of the blanks, it must be in ing form. So I used drill in ing form to make it into a noun phrase, and therefore compatible with the grammar of our template. And finally, in gap number 11, I use species. By the way, if you need to throw in more content words, you can add more after blank number 10 by adding a comma and then the content words, as long as you do not cross the word limit of 75 words.
All right, so now I'm going to give you a topic to summarize into one sentence. Are you ready? So I give you 10 minutes, like a real test, and first you type, and then you send it to the chat box here for me, okay? So, any questions, Jacob?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? What's your question? Jacob?
The thing is, so do we have to summarize and just put it in like in our own words, yeah?
No, you need to type the template and choose words from
okay
text here, easy.
So the thing is, I don't have the templates with me right now, so it's like
you just took a photo of it.
Yeah, so that will
all right, so I'll send the
yeah, because the thing is I follow the different pattern from
yes,
so that's why I'm getting confused with these ones.
Okay, so all right, you want me to send it if you text me on my WhatsApp, I'll send it to you. Do you have your WhatsApp on your computer?
No, I got it with my phone, so is it all right? Yeah.
How about if I send it to the chat box? See if you can, if you have a Mac, you can copy it from there. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See, do you have a Mac?
No. That's a
okay. See if you can download it. See if you can copy it. Otherwise, I send it. Let me just send it to individually, not everyone. Okay. Okay, to Jacob. I send it to you individually. See if you can copy it. Now, this is for you. See if you can copy it.
Oh,
Can you
yeah,
copy it?
yeah.
Can? Ooh,
Oh,
there
good.
you go.
Thanks.
All right, no worries. So you just type it somewhere, fill in the blanks with the words from the text, and that's it. So number 3, you put ing for. Are you ready? Okay, Mayuko, are you ready? So this is, this is yours. Let me just refresh it. So you have 10 minutes from now. Go.
Do I have to do it or Hugh or I will?
Yes.
Is it all right to I'll do it by next day onwards or
Yes,
because
that's all right. Yes, yeah. But Mayuko is doing, and we'll go through her. Just read the passage. You just read the passage and see how she does it. Okay.
I will send it to you.
You have. So
Yeah.
there you go. She finishes in 4 minutes. All right, let's check it. So yes, very good, Mayuko. There we go. So you see, Jacob, it's just. Did you send it, Mayuko? Send it to my WhatsApp because I cannot copy it. But if you send it individually, Mayuko, just send it individually. Don't send it to the chat box group. Just send it to me here on the chat here. Okay, here on chat. Just choose me in the chat box and send it to me individually, and I can copy it like Jacob did. There we go. Let me check. Direct message. Okay. Can I copy it? Let me see. Control V. Yeah. No, no. Send it to my mobile, please. Sorry, Mayuko. I didn't notice that you already sent it. I was waiting.
Give me a second. I sent to group chat.
Oh, you sent it to group chat. Send it individually. I think you did send it. You sent it individually.
Yeah, I did it right now.
It's
No, you sent it directly to me, Mayuko.
Yeah, I
still,
did it.
I cannot copy it. No, still cannot. Oh, but you sent it to. Very good.
And the first one? Yeah,
Oh, you sent it. Very good. Yes. There we go. Thank you. Before the time runs out. All right. So, I mean, after all this time, she still has 3 minutes. So this, you spend the 3 minutes on reading it again, you know, just comma here, comma, you know, just check everything, the spelling, because if you go next, your time wouldn't be saved. So this time is gone. Now, whereas the underlying principles, Mayuko, plural principles. Whereas the underlying principles of nurse sharks and nocturnal animals, very good, pertain to seeming. Why seeming? Seeming, where did you get it from?
It's the second sentence, second line.
All right. So I would go for a verb that is key in defining these animals, or key, you know. So I would go for this. Hunting at night. Okay, hunting at night, or hunting by night. All right. Or for instance, another one would be another verb. Okay. Resting sites. So for instance, pertain to resting sites. Okay, so something that is really, or spending the day, refer to spending the day in large inactive groups. So and the animals pertain to spending the day in large inactive groups. Very good. The significance of providing 40 individuals, so that's the number, 40 individuals, relates with not only their diet, good, that's a diet, but also with their small mouth and the sharks, so as not to undermine the crucial implications of spiny lobsters, crabs, stingrays, as well as false shelter. Okay, yeah, very good. Unknown to be graze algae as well. So I would refer to this as well. Okay, so algae or coral, but you didn't make, that's fine. You suck the prey. Yeah, very good. All right. By the way, here, so Mayuko, once you mention diet, that covers all of these. Okay, but still you mentioned examples of diet, that's fine. All right. So two things important here, Jacob. Number one, grammar. So it has to be one sentence. Now, I know that in other places they say, okay, you have to make up 3 sentences and then connect these 3 sentences via and, that sort of thing. So that would you will definitely ruin the grammar somewhere, and then you lose most of the point. So the number one thing is that it has to be one sentence. Number 2 is content. So content basically comes from the word you choose. So if you choose the main points, such as diet. So here basically it's about nest sharks, how they live, where they live, how many are there, the condition, the food, the diet. Okay. So, and these are the things that are important about this particular topic. So anything related to that content, you will get the content point. But the main thing is that you don't have to make sense. If you try to make sense here, then the score will not make sense. All right? Now, very good. So we'll start with something else. So that was summarized written text of the writing section. Now, Maiko, what do you think we should start with?
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Okay, we'll start with reading. How about that?
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay. So reading, fill in the blanks. Now we'll start with question 88. So first read the options, and then you say, okay, if the first one is important, difficult, forget about that one. Start with the ones you are 100% sure. And then finally, towards the end, you say, okay, between these 3, I'll choose this one. Now you have 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes here. Go. Do it, and then I'll come back to you. Are you done, Mayuko? No. Jacob, are you done? All right. 1 more minute, 1 or 2 more. Maiko, whenever you're done, just let me know. Done, Maiko? Yeah, okay, so let's start with Maiko. Maiko, number one.
Vital.
Number two.
Basic.
Number three.
Number three, holds.
Number four.
Number four is rug. What's the one? First one.
Luxury, good.
Luxury.
Number five.
And third. And last one is surplus.
They're all wrong, Mayuko.
All wrong.
Yes. Very good. Excellent. All right. Next one we do, and this time Jacob does it. Okay. So any questions, Jacob?
No, good.
Very good. Mate. All right. Are you ready, Jacob?
Yep.
Good. Sorry. Number one.
Named.
Number two.
Founded.
Number three.
Set up.
Number four.
In.
Okay. So Mayuko, number four.
Number four, on.
Why?
Because month,
Okay.
and
For
day.
days, yes, for a day we say on.
Yeah.
Okay. So number one, where we talk about, we say founded. Okay, founded after, and including its newest members. All right, and observed. Now, if, for instance, today is India Independence Day, so you say we observe Indian National Day. We observe it. If, for instance, somebody has died, we say this is the observance day. So it's the day that people observe. So here, National United Day has been observed. All right, in October. So one more thing, Jacob, if you have a month, for month, years, we say in 1954, in December. If you have a day, on Thursday, on Monday. And again, if you have a day, like 24th of July, so we say on 24th of July. So here, look, on October 24th. So you have a day. And with days, we use on. That is one. If we didn't have this 24, it would be in October. All right?
Yeah.
So remember, days, on. Okay. And these are exam questions, by the way. Do you have access to my website?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one of the students here got one of these questions in her exam, in real exam in Melbourne. So I want you to practice these before you sit your test. Now, next one. Mayuko, are you ready? Both of you, but only one does it. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm ready. Okay. Let me know when you're done, okay?
Yeah, okay. Once.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Very good. You still have 2 minutes to go. You still have 2 minutes to go. That's good. Okay, number one.
Once.
So now business idea one, you pick.
Number two.
To set.
Business of making new homes. Are you going to pick fence?
Number three.
Consequently.
Tell me the business. You tell me about
Number four.
Logical. And fair.
And what are the resources? So let's say for furniture making, you need a saw, drum saw.
Jacob, any different idea? Any different answer?
Yeah.
No, everything's fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so once said, okay, ultimately, the final price is, so ultimately means finally. So finally, the final price is determined. So there we go. And pricing theory can be quite complex. So you need an adjective, and logical is an adjective, and quite is an adjective. So remember, in the test, for every, I mean, most of the time, for every answer, you will get two sets of answers. One is the answer, the other one is a distractor. So here, for this one, can be, we have logical, and we have quite, okay? And also fair. Fair is an adjective too. So between these three, you say pricing can be fair, complex, fairly complex. It should be the logical complex, quite complex. By the way, yeah, okay. Quite is an adverb. So complex is an adjective. Remember, Mayuko, complex is an adjective. So you need an adverb to describe it. And quite is an adverb. So logical is an adjective. It should be, pricing theory can be logically complex or fairly complex. And that makes sense. All right. So quite is an adverb here. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to go. We can do one more this time. Ooh, okay. This time it's okay. So there we go. Both of you, but Jacob doesn't. So let me know when you're done, Jacob. Done, Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1.
Maintain.
Number 2.
Clear connection.
Very good. Number 3.
Achieve.
And number 4.
Claim.
All right. So I think, so you see, read this. Here you need a verb with the purpose.
Yeah.
So which one makes sense? Claim his purpose?
No.
Achieve his purpose? Maintain his purpose? Which one makes sense? All right, so whenever you have, yes, achieve makes sense here. All right, so achieve his or her. Now for this one, at least we know that this is the answer here, but for this one, and claim fictional elements. So does it make sense? Claim fictional elements?
Yeah.
Again, you have another verb here, so you can just play around with it, okay? And then you say, well, and arrange fictional elements. So you see, this is how it works. So once you put everything in there, just read quickly. Authors maintain a distance. That's maintain a distance. That's a collocation. And a clear connection between. Yes, that's okay. And here, all right. So at least you know 2 or 3 are correct. So there you go. Very good. So remember to achieve his or her purpose and to arrange fictional elements. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow night. All right.
Hugh, can you send me the I think I lost your email, the username and password for the
website?
access. Yeah.
Have I made one for you?
Yeah, I think it's been from
okay.
I think more than
if you text me on my WhatsApp, okay, then I'll send it again to you. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye. Just
Bye.
text. See ya. Bye.